Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's startup idea is e-waste, electronic waste. We are living into the digital world and we are extensively using the digital equipments, gadgets, mobiles, laptops, screens, remote controls. Everything has become digital. When we see everything digital, the first question comes to the mind is everything has a finite life, and the average life of mobile is 2 years to 3 years, maybe less but not more. So every year millions of mobile phones, gadgets, laptops, screens, TV, different types of gadgets getting discarded, getting cannot be used category. So what should be done with all these wastage? Remember, e-waste is most precious item available at present on the ground. Every gadget, every mobile phone has gold, silver, and other precious metal. The concentration of the gold, silver, and the other precious metal is more than the concentration which usually get when we extract these products from the mines. So it is extremely important to understand the process of e-waste management. So basically, it is not only the e-waste management, but it is directly linked to the climate change. Now we are going to the lithium batteries. We are going to the electrical motors. So all of this waste comes under the one category, and that is e-waste. So how to determine the e-waste, what to do with the e-waste, and how we can tackle the problem of climate change. Climate change is today's hot topic. Everybody is talking of carbon neutral. Everybody is talking of environment friendly technologies. Everybody is talking about green technologies. There cannot be green, there cannot be environment friendly, and there cannot be zero carbon emission unless and until we address the problem of waste management. And e-waste is a prime to it. So I can divide this e-waste into the different categories. The normal e-waste of mobile phones and the gadgets, which does not have poisonous material or poisonous things, which only has the ferrous metal, non-ferrous metal, precious metal, and the plastic. So this is the easiest category to handle. We can use the different methods to uh, process and manage this waste. So e-waste, which is coming under this category of mobile, tablets, and non-poisonous material. So we can crush it and we can make it a powder. Using the eddy current separators, we can separate the precious metal, the metal, and the non-ferrous metals. So we can separate the plastic atoms. When we separate all these categories, we can either sell the powder, or we can sell the lump, or we can make a lump into from it and can sell it to the other finished product producers, or we can the small scale industry can itself create the final finished products from it. But my recommendation is keep it small, simple, and easy, and sell the fine powder itself. Now, the second and more difficult task is a poisonous material. The screens are heavily poisonous material, and needs to be addressed separately. The mercury in the screen is very poisonous, and must be recovered very scientifically and in a very good manner, so that no poison can go into the soil and destroy the water or can affect the other pupil. So it is very important to address. Government must provide the enough support for managing of the e-waste, and specifically poisonous waste material, so that it can be discarded, recovered, and can be recycled and reused. So waste management remains one of the single biggest and best opportunity to invest, where returns are very high and relatively investment is low. But because we do not have enough awareness, we feel that the waste management is not a good opportunity. It is very important to start small size waste management facility, which can address the social problem at the same time, which can give you enough money to survive, and you can make your life very good as a successful entrepreneur. Thank you very much.